Buenos dias. Hi everyone, it's me again. Today I thought we'd kind of just do a little draw with me session, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I'm studying Spanish, how long I've been speaking Spanish. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I don't have a great way to set up my phone so you guys can see the sketch pad while I'm drawing, so I'll just hold it up to you and show you things that I'm doing as I go. So I went to a bilingual immersion school for elementary school, so kindergarten through 5th grade. It was called University Hill Elementary. It's in Boulder, Colorado. And basically how that works is there's native Spanish speaker kids and native English speaker kids that are in the same classes together. And the teachers will teach either they'll teach in both English and Spanish. So all the teachers there are bilingual, and so they're able to provide learning for the Spanish and English speakers in this school. So I was there for 6 years, I think, kindergarten through 5th, 6 years. So that really is what kind of gave me the groundwork, the foundation of my learning of the language. Honestly, in my opinion, that's the easiest, or that's the best way to learn a language, is to, because okay, when you think about it, that's how we learn English, or that's how you learn your first language. You don't go into it learning grammar and learning all that kind of stuff. You kind of just listen to other people speak it, and then you just try speaking it, and you just learn through trial and error. So I think that's why there's just, it's easier for me to learn Spanish and understand Spanish, because I kind of how I learned it, or how I was able to learn it, is by approaching it the same way that you would learn any first language. So yeah, I'm super grateful for that. Anyway, after 5th grade, I actually went to, it's called the Summit Academy. It's a homeschool enrichment program. So how that system kind of works is kids will go in 1 day a week, and they'll sign up for 6 periods, and they take classes there, and then the rest of the week they're homeschooled. So the nice thing about that is, so for example, if you're a homeschool mom and you're okay, I can teach my kid English and history, but I'm not good at math, so then you can send them in and they can take classes there, math classes with a math teacher. So I actually went to Summit Academy from 6th until 12th grade, so I graduated from there in high school. But the reason why I'm talking about that is because I had already had so much experience with Spanish. I was able to, I went there in 6th grade. I don't think I actually took Spanish 6th grade year, but 7th grade I took high school level Spanish 1 or 2. I don't exactly remember, guys. Anyway, I was taking high school level Spanish in middle school, and then once I got to high school, I took college Spanish classes at Front Range Community College through the dual enrollment program that Summit offered, which just means that you can sign up for college classes and they count for high school credit as well as college credit. So anyway, I got to, 11th grade fall semester, I took Spanish level 300, which is as high as Front Range went. So there's actually a stint where I didn't have any sort of Spanish, I wasn't taking Spanish classes or anything. So going back into college and knowing that that's what I wanted to major in, I was a little bit nervous, because obviously I hadn't had a ton of chances to learn more. I knew I needed to if I was going to major in it and try to be a translator. So that made me a little bit nervous, but I still really wanted to go back into college and study that for my degree. But I guess the reason why I decided on doing this degree, so I go on mission trips with my church, or like my home church. We go to Mexico over spring break, usually is how the timing works out, and we build houses for families who like need a place to live with an organization called Casas por Cristo, which translates to Houses for Christ. But that was my first experience, like, what was that, I think I was I don't know if that was sophomore or junior year of high school. Anyway, first time I went there, we were supposed to have a translator with us, or like the person who was leading our team, his wife was bilingual and so could translate. And so she was supposed to be there, but they actually couldn't make it because of, I think it was a family emergency. And I actually don't remember if this happened the first time or the second time we went there. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been the second time. It's like she was there the first time, and then the second time they weren't able to make it. So that's when I got the chance, because I was the only one on the team who like could claim some level of like fluency. I was able to kind of act as like the unofficial translator for our team that was down there building the house. So that was like my first experience kind of like playing that translator role. So I think that really is what kind of sparked the interest. The biggest like kind of like, if I could like pinpoint a moment that really made me love it, was we actually got invited to, like, the person we were building, or the family we were building the house for, is actually like, the mom was the pastor at their local church, and so she invited our team to go visit their church on like the Wednesday night that we were there. So we all went, and it was super cool because they were singing songs in Spanish, but they were songs that a lot of our people knew in English, and so like Mexican people were singing the lyrics in Spanish while the American people were singing them in English, and it was just like a beautiful moment of like two different worlds like coming together and like, you know, producing something beautiful. So that was cool. It was the music, and then also they invited me up onto the stage to kind of like to translate for, like, our pastor spoke a little bit and I translated it into Spanish, and then their pastor spoke a little bit and I translated it into English, and I like read Bible verses in both Spanish and English for them. That was the moment for me where it was like, okay, this I do love. So that's really what like spurred me into wanting to kind of like provide that connection for people. So that's a lot of like, when people ask me like, why did you choose this major, like that's usually my answer, is I just want a way to, like, I want to be the person that helps people like cross boundaries that wouldn't be able to be crossed, especially like language barriers. Like those are large hindrances, and so I just love being able to like bring people together that wouldn't be able to, or wouldn't as easily be able to come together and communicate if like they didn't have someone to like mediate for them. Well, that's what I have so far. Oh, I don't think you can see that very well. There you go. You can kind of see that. Sorry, horrible lighting. Still working on it. I'm gonna see if I can like figure out how to set my camera up so you guys can kind of just like watch me draw, because like, I don't know about you, but I like looking up YouTube videos of people drawing and just watching because it's kind of relaxing. So I'm gonna try to set it up and kind of just give you guys a few minutes of just drawing so you can kind of just chill, enjoy. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry it got dark, as you could probably tell from the footage. I just kind of finished my drawing off camera. So yeah, there you go. There's a drawing. Yeah, like I said, I love to draw. One of my favorite pastimes. So thanks for hanging out and kind of just watching me draw and listening to me talk about my major and why I want to study Spanish. Okay, time for highs and lows. So my low of the day is that they didn't bring me my breakfast, or they didn't bring me the food for the day until like 11 o'clock. So I didn't I had a bagel. I had one of my bagels. Remember that sleeve of bagels I brought for myself? Those came in handy. So I had a bagel, but they didn't bring me food till 11.
I demand better service.
My high is that I was gonna say that I was productive, but I was not super productive school-wise, but it's okay because I was productive other ways. I had a dance party this morning. I did some yoga. So I guess my high is just that I kind of got to do like fun things today. Like I got to draw, I got to do yoga, I got to do a dance party. So yeah, even though I wasn't like super productive schoolwork wise, I just got to do things that were fun for me. That is all for today. I will see all of you tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you for watching. And yeah, adios, hasta mañana.